Hey everyone, back with more Genshin. Gonna at least try to finish off the 4.1 story today, barring any weird shit happening. But first, I really forgot about this. Apparently, I logged in yesterday and forgot. Anyway, yes, let me very nice magic trick. Ooh, I have a reputation reward for what? And after this, I'll be returning to prison. Wait, I said reputation reward, not rep. Oh, I did that on accident. Oh well. Vulnerable to hydro, that's fine. You know, I'll just do this today. Vulnerable to hydro, that means I can't use Coco? That's fine. Oh, how the fuck do I get there? Wait, what's here? Oh, rainbow roses. I don't need any more, but just in case some other idiot needs it in the future. Oh, why are you? I wish that everyone would come to their senses and realize that cameras and paintbrushes are two different tools made for different purposes. I'm not a professional photographer, but as a professional artist, I must say that I can only be used to provide. Blah 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 blah. Okay, you give me nothing. Bye bye.
We're way behind schedule.
Damn, how am I dodging all of this? Okay, where's the bounty? Ooh, I can't dive. Oh, so I wonder what the hell that is if it isn't a prison.
Hold the line.
Ooh, wait, you can use.
No touching. Taurus, bring refuge. Allow me. Trip on them. Next on the agenda.
Well, that hit me. Okay. Here. There, and then I'll jump upwards. Also, I should go fish. Why don't you let me climb? No, no, too close. Oh, not too close? Oh, anyway, that wasn't something he's interested in, so...
Stay strong. Steady now. It's the final. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. Victory is almost ours. Whew, that was a tough fight.
no new fishes? Alright. Can I go bait? I threw that way too close to that other one I was aiming for.
So close, so close. Stay cool. Whew, that was a tough fight. Just need to have patience. Victory is almost ours. Whew, that was a tough fight.
Alright, and now I'll change time to... Oh wait, mill. Day. Okay, maybe the orange fishes are interested in the dish bait. Nope, the blue fishes are though.
Steady now. It's the final stretch. Whoa, nice catch.
Oh, mechanical fish arrived. That's too far, isn't it?
Just need to have patience.
Damn, come on.
Stay strong.
Well, at least none of these are ornamental, so I won't have to worry about not getting the...
Victory
like...
is almost ours.
What can I say?
Whoa, nice catch.
Wasting time on catching a wrong fish. Alright. Eaters.
Stay strong. Steady now. It's the final stretch. Whew, that was a tough fight. So close, so close. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Alright, let's see if I can buy anything from you. I've fished quite a bit already. Probably not. Ooh, there's another quest. Alright. Oh, I can get. What is this? Oh, blueprint. Sure. Insufficient. What am I missing? The mechanical ones. Right, I need a lot of mechanical then. Alright, let's talk to you and see what's the... Try a new bait recently? Haha, my gods of victorious line breaking, they're right on time. Soon you shall witness the moment when I surpass myself and make history. Huh? Delarue sure is confident today. Seems like fishing has been going well for her. That's right, I wish to speak with you about a miracle I experienced. As I was testing my bait before, I found a new type of bait of unknown provenance, and I do not know which expert bait maker created it. Upon being cast into the water, it can immediately attract all the nearby fish. I heard it uses advanced alchemy, so even if you know the formula, an ordinary person can't replicate the effects. I'm guessing it's you two that blessed me with the luck to meet such a master bait maker. This superb, preeminent, and all-supreme master is unmatched and unequaled in their generosity, leaving me such bait. Yeah, this superb, preeminent, all-supreme master sounds really nice. I don't think it's anything special. At this point, I cannot let the efforts of this benefactor go to waste. They must have left the bait to inspire me, not to give me a completed product for me to copy and rely on. I'll only be able to catch a few paltry fish if the bait only lasts for a moment or two, but by understanding the principles underlying the effectiveness of the bait, I will be able to cook countless monster-sized fish. So I strained my brain to the fullest and bought a few special gifts before inviting a few researcher friends of mine over to help create the active odor imitating bait. This device can analyze the odors given off by dissolving bait and will use other ingredients to imitate the effects. Using this, I can become the greatest angler in all of Fontaine. Wait, you need to slow down a bit. Going from someone who just made a new kind of bait to being the greatest fisher in Fontaine, you seem to have skipped over a bunch of steps in between. The details are unimportant. After receiving your encouragement, my motivation has ascended far beyond what was once possible. If I can't rise to the top in one go, that would be simply unacceptable. That kind of confidence is a bit excessive, to the point that it's a bit disquieting. Delarue, she's gone from one extreme to the other. Wait, didn't you say you wanted to use that new bait to break your own records? But it looks like you aren't fishing at all. There lies the rub. Not long ago I hooked a truly gargantuan fish, but I managed to bite the active odor imitating bait clean off the hook. As such, I have prepared a dive suit to descend into the waters and retrieve my bait. Though I have never dived before, I believe that as long as I follow the instruction manual, I should be fine. It's a pity, but I fear I'll have to ask you two to wait a moment. Whoa, hold on. If you never dived before, don't just jump in head first. If you get lost underwater or your dive suit malfunctions, not even the Archons or the depth eye can save you. But if I don't retrieve my active odor imitating bait, all the effort I've made will have been in vain. And hiring a professional diver costs far too much. I'll have to do something. We'll get it for you, just watch. Yeah, Paimon and Lumi are pretty good at getting around underwater. Let us help, we'll be done in a flash. I don't know what to say. I shall prostrate myself before you, all the way down on the ground. I seem to have been standing here too long. My hips are numb and my legs are cramping. I can't even kneel. Paimon thinks she might be the first person we met that's this obsessed with fishing, right? Anyway, if that bait is as good as Delarue says, she might actually become a legendary angler after all. Okay. Look over there, Delarue's thingamabob that, well, that bait smells really strong. It looks like it's over there. Nice, we got it. Wow, Delarue's even put it in a protective bag. That's really considerate of her. Something of eat. It's a monster. Was it attracted by this bait? Is that a fucking seahorse? Oink. Run. Hurry up and recharge. Man, it's too effective. I was fortunate that you're the ones who came looking for the bait. If Delarue had gone diving in my lonesome, I might have fishing courage and might become fish food instead. Looks like this bait's still pretty problematic. Let's head back and tell Delarue to stop using it. There are no more fishes, right? We are back. How did it go? Did you find my active odor imitating bait? It's right here, Delarue. Hold on to it. But don't get too excited just yet. There's something very important we have to tell you. Lumin, do you want to speak to her slowly and rationally, or exaggerate a bit? You know, scare her and emphasize how dangerous this pace of bait is. Let's explain patiently and rationally. Alright, then let's emphasize how most of the fish will be scared off if monsters appear. Not being able to catch any fish will unnerve Delarue enough to stop using that dangerous bait. You and Paimon describe the incident that just happened underwater to Delarue, stressing how the active odor imitating bait will attract aquatic monsters and threaten the fishing spot. Though you don't know much about the ecological relations between aquatic monsters and regular fish, You met your share of scholars and you find yourself more than capable of imitating their manner of speaking. You artfully describe how some aquatic monsters will completely clear all fish from an area just by passing through those waters, as they are known to frequently emit an indescribable screech. Even fish not regularly predated by the monsters will be unable to endure such a disturbance and will thus scatter in terror. Your descriptions are so vivid they render Delarouche dumbstruck. Facing the waters with a grave expression, she spends a long moment in silent rumination before shifting her attention back to the present. So that means that the active odor imitating bait can disturb an entire section of the underwater ecology. I never thought it could have such an enormous impact. Thank you for your advice. I absolutely shouldn't use the active odor imitating bait so crudely and irresponsibly, or risk damaging underwater habitats. I should treat it as a tool and study the bait I found last time. Using the imitated sense as a starting point, I should be able to better analyze the composition of bait like that. Now that I think about it, perhaps I can use this method to learn about making bait. If I understand the principles behind bait making, I'll be able to improve by leaps and bounds. Haha, when the time comes, I'll even be able to help the others in the fishing association make superior bait, and help everyone catch some whooping big fish. That's a nice thought. Yeah, that sounds a lot more useful than what you were doing before. We'll all sleep easier knowing that Delarouche isn't recklessly using bait like this. Scrambling around like that is so tiring, especially since Paimon was nervous the whole time. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I must thank you both again. My gratitude is boundless. Though I spend most of my budget creating the active odor imitating bait, the Mora and gifts I promised you, I actually prepared them in advance. Please accept them as my token of thanks. No need to be so serious. As long as you are fishing safely and happily, then our effort hasn't been in vain. In the future, we'll often come around and fish. Remember to show us all your amazing accomplishments then. Of course, I never idly boast. Thanks to you two, I found the true path to becoming the ultimate angler. Not only that, I must spread the fame of the gods of victorious line breaking across all of Fontaine. When next we meet, maybe I'll have created a fantastic new kind of bait. I'll give it to you for free, no matter how much you need. Oh dear. Oh dear. About catching monsters instead of fish. Oh, now that I come to think of it, it was quite a unique experience that my own bait attracted monsters instead of fish. But I'm not really scared of monsters. I used to commute alone between the Fontaine Research Institute and the Court of Fontaine, so I often fought against bandits along the way. I won most of the time too. What the hell? However, I am now a director of the Fishing Association, so I must behave like one. If I scare off the fish or cause any trouble to the people fishing nearby, I would see it as failing to meet people's expectations for a director either way. That's why I must proceed with self-constraint and caution. Yes, please do that. Alright, I'm gonna defeat Tainted Hydrophantasms and then go to Wisely's office. This should be a Romaritime flower, right? Yep. Why did I even collect it?
Rest and rebuild, born of ice and frost.
Oh, I see a Shrine of Deaths over there. Do I have a key? Oh, I should get these. Crap. 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 Okay, wait. Okay, I don't think it's in this screen. Oh, clue for the Fortress of Aeropede. That's nice. Okay, I don't think I have any keys. Well then. Okay. Oh, fire. Pyromaniac, my desire. Thought that you could see the truth, so I just went down the roof. You and torch us with me, Johnny Blaze, suspect you.
Step right up. Access denied.
Damn, it takes me so long to kill a cryo slime now.
Step right up. Here comes the finale.
Hold Fine.
Now disappear.
No touching.
Oh no, not a Vivian, not a lake. Lol's inside its range. That's funny. Alright. Ooh, reputation 4. I'll take that. What I get? 14 merchant discounts. Awesome. And a new recipe. And a weird ass name card. Where is it? 14 wondrous machines. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Never mind. Yo, I haven't condensed my resin today yet. I don't think I have enough, right? Yeah, I only have 5. Okay, let's go back to Riceley's office. Secret Keepers and Forbidden Zones.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay, please off.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Claran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us as much as you like.
Where should I begin?
Oh, hello, Midori.
Any questions?
How am I? I'm
Start with
good.
Whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Just playing a bit of Genshin today for fun.
Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate.
Yeah, trying to finish off the 4.1 Archon quest today.
They suggested that I
I've been like
deliberately let him escape.
somewhat slow, I guess. It's been 3 days since the update dropped, so
Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Linny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremine has told you already, the ratio of
What about you? How have
sea
you
water
been?
around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited
That's good to hear.
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists? What's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Follow you? Aw. Where am I going?
We're way behind schedule.
Where the hell's that? Secret door?
There's a hidden door here? And a
Damn.
whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Sorry, taking a drink. Ooh, what's underneath your office? Big ass door.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Oh, it's an elevator, not a big ass door.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is...
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total.
You usually call him
Generally
Real the
speaking,
Slay, something
only
like that.
one who's allowed to go inside.
I mean, that's how I
His name
have to
is-
remember how to spell his name.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Ooh, big door.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
That's a lot of doors.
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Are you gonna trap me in there? You seem sus. One, two, three. Rule of three, huh? This room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continuously leaking into the sea?
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And this primordial sea is leaking through. If this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves. And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves.
Oh, that's
But as
nice.
time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontanian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So as a Duke of Meropide, just what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
You know, that was really maxed out. I'm very concerned.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Yes, yes we
The
are.
results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Edwin is in the house. Yeah, we have.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining.
No, sure, she's in the other option.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meropide?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Enemies to lovers. Enemies to lovers.
Whoa, there's another
I
door that
knew
goes
there was
further.
another door.
constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Is there a transformer as well? That would be really, really cool.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Holy shit! This is...
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
I thought it was a massive city, but it's a giant ship.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone? Nah.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
You damn tea addict.
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back. I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
It means that my actions now will decide the next steps Linny groups take. In other words, if I want to tell Linny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Hey, new achievement. Anyway, let's just continue. Actually, no, I'll claim the achievement. Alright, where are my achievement checklist? This is Secret of the Blue Water. Alright, found it, checked off.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves, to the water, and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Linny sounds a lot like its old self. Feeling better now, Linny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Damn.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Linny.
But this logical
Secondly,
conclusions though.
Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Linny's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
After some deliberation, you shared the information you just learned with Linny and company. While sharing what you saw, you emphasized that now is not the time for disputes, and it's very important that they consider the matter seriously.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The 2 of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the 3 of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
What was that?
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Right, I'm back. Let's continue. Go to the cafeteria. Hang on, let me see if I can talk to these guys.
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You're incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Okay. Ma. Yeah, I'm lazy. Sue me. Ooh, I can get another meal, right? It's a new day.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria. Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin? Mm-hmm. And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well. Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
Huh? We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll get the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me.
Okay, Noel. After all the new Sichuan orders for you arrive, unlike Sichuan also brings fan of them, but neither you nor Paimon. Okay, the shakes genuinely taste pretty terribly here. Is that why Riley was avoiding her drink in the trailers for the first Fontaine trailer? Amazing! Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious!
Exquisite, thank you. Besides the milk, I mean everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Sijwin, can you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings.
Oh, she's a pure melazine?
If I want to take good care of
Or
you.
just half melazine, half human?
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Luckily, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linne wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linne as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish this
One just
Charmander
seemed to have a
would come
big
back
ass
more
pot.
often, too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Why would you think he would like that? But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neverlet outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You've both worked very hard.
Let's go talk to Cloran. How was your dinner?
Glorand!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's alright. Miss Sijwin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs. Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijwin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijwin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
It's all thanks to Neverlet, so this is technically a work trip for us too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
Oh, she disappeared. Oh, I forgot to check with the canteen bot that I could claim a free meal. Oh, well, I'll do it next time. It was interesting to get a random free meal. It could help fill out the Fontanian food archive.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Ooh, if I wander into the dome, nah, I don't think Siege will be there.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. Am I gonna have another dream? Wow, Paimon fell asleep fast. Holy shit, Paimon touching the ground, that seems cursed. So, Traveler and Paimon shares the same bed. Wow, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night.
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
What's that sound? Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. Alright, what's happening? Cutscene? 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 Not cutscene.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey,
No fun for some reason.
What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
What?
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh, did the pressure
Lulu
seal
was
break?
saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Then that must mean whatever happened. Then that means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no, isn't that gate at the very bottom?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Yeah, we'll be safe because we're not from Fontaine.
Hey, be careful!
Maybe like, you won't get turned into water.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Alright, but before that, I'm gonna claim my free meal.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards.
Oh,
If you're already
the robot's gone. What a shame.
move as far outwards as possible.
Go down. Wow, you left your secret passage revealed for anyone to see. Ooh, cutscene.
They're here.
Just like I said. You're just in time. But be ready to run. Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Okay, that was a heckin' cool cutscene. I'm so glad I didn't speak. What the fuck? Risley fucking punched the primordial water frozen. Also, what the hell?
Why are you here?
What the hell will Cloran do in this instance? She's electro, she can't do shit to water. Unless make it more electrifying, and then that will cause people to be paralyzed while in the water.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Oh, should this like permanently open now? Huh.
We're way behind schedule.
So what happens if I try to teleport back to the fortress and like just screw around? That's me. I don't have time to deal with this right now. I need to head to the opera house right away and protect Farina. So it just automatically yeets me back to the opera house in this instance, alright. So I'm not allowed to travel anywhere else. Yeah, I'm gonna collect some rainbow roses. I don't even know what Neverlet needs to ascend. Actually, do I have books for Lin? Yeah, I do have some. Slowly getting higher, Linny. Slowly, slowly. Ooh, a Shrine of Depth's key. Nice. Oh, wait, so which page is it located on? Just want to double check. Okay, yeah, so it is this page. Gonna get more rainbow roses and run into the opera house. Oh, that's a lot of Fatui.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I will do my best. I don't have the greatest track record of protecting Archons against Fatui, but I'll try. Yay. Oh, she's quiet. Also, why the opera house instead of like, I don't know, Palais Mermonia?
So you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
So this is the Knave, the head of the House of the Hearth, and the Linny sibling's father. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Greetings, pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Interesting.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina
Oh yeah, I ate her cake and that's what ended me in jail.
There are only 16 slices sold every day.
So does that mean I get a pardon? Like an early release pardon or something? I definitely haven't been in prison for 45 days. She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The Knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
God damn, she has the presence that just takes command of the room. Even through voice. I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Urina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Jeez, the tension in this room.
Nothing to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Oh no, Paimon's statement just let us wide open. Shut up, Paimon!
The Fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yes?
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded. Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Why is it red?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh, so it was her saying that line. Oh shit, another cutscene. And I'm switching.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Okay, yo, what the fuck? He can control water? He's a water bender?
Right. Seems like the problem inside has been
Also, the
suppressed.
sentence is too severe. Did he make a new seal out of magic? Man, I need to watch law-based videos for this. Cause shit, I don't understand what's happening.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
Oh.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
I wonder why that is.
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Damn. That's...
But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Okay, so apparently our channel really loves Fontaine, but hates the god. Interesting.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I mean, that's what you get for playing the fool, Furina.
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
That's true.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Furina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the Knave's accusation. She means what she says. She's not putting on the front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So was that all a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response
plan? That look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
Lol.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
Why does Archon seem to have...
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken,
why does Archon seem to know more than Furina about Fontaine?
But
That's weird.
unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
How many did she buy? There's only 16 sold every day. These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Neuvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial seed. But can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Furina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Then he proceeds to change topic. Okay.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great. If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table, and I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too! The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Okay. Follow the knave to the exit. How do those two sections connect then? Geometry in Genshin be whack.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say then?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
I didn't think that's what you wanted to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of
Getting
Meripede.
Yelan vibes.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter.
What the
This
hell,
isn't
Farina?
easy. It's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
What?
What are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost
Man,
her
that isn't an
meaning.
Alejandro scheme. You are gonna be pissed.
I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for
Holy
me,
shit,
and
Rena,
nobody
you look
could
so
serve as a
scared.
witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Eudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Eudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Yeah, it's so nice to see the behind the scenes of Fatui's planning as well.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Eudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Interesting.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
The second
You
Fatui
don't
Harbinger
have to
that
commit to
we have
anything right now,
good
of course.
relationships with?
I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
That's not where the entrance to the fortress is. Niville?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
Maybe ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on outside, we recount the happenings of the tea party to Niville.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does that mean you have some deeper connection to the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you sense in the Fortress of Meadowkeep?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier, like rain soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before, Niville had just mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to that legend and what Freminate said, it is said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Wait, Niville, you can't be...
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
Oh, Farina's here as well.
Farina?
Neuvillette! Neuvillette, are you listening?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, They seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authority.
Interesting.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
Interesting.
In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another
Interesting
way
that he
to
uses the
deal
word
with the
yeah
prophecy.
instead of her.
Oh,
Describe
so
the Hydro
even
Archon.
you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Ah, please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Sure. See you later, Neverland.
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Ooh, achievement. Alright, this achievement is called Out of the Eons. Learn Nivelet's Word. Interesting that you use the word eons. Is it related to the Starial Eons? Anyway, return to the prison. Alright, I'm gonna work my way from the top down.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, okay, so first part is the infirmary, so I'm gonna talk to Sealing.
Next on the agenda.
Oh no, the tree.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
What kind of suits are they using in
Oh,
Fontaine's
look at this.
card games? Not the
Traveler,
4 traditional Diamond Club Hut speeds.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from an A.
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarant in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the Opera House and we met the Knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us. We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
Does Remini not say anything?
We should start preparing.
Okay.
Oh, that's a...
I'll help you set it up.
He does. I just didn't realize. Anyway, let's fall down. Ooh, wait, collectible.
We're way behind schedule.
Ooh, I wonder if the food machine is back. I want to get my free meal. It is. Oh, Seedrin. She's there as well. Ooh, free meal. I want my welfare meal. Where is it? Another fortune slip. Often 2 small steps is better than 1 big step. That's true.
Seedrin! Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we are both doing great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Oh, of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Nervulette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time.
So I'm no longer considered a prisoner?
The opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Oh, my thumb hurts for some reason.
If you can find the time, please stay at the fortress for just a while longer.
Okay, Florine seems to be at the entrance. Or not. Right there. I'm guessing that's Florine. Okay, it's not. Because the first 2 groups I talked with were, like, people.
You guys are back?
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those 2 all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals, is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These 2, they sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure that the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality recently. Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite. Hey, Why don't we have a meal with those two one of these days?
You want to cook for him yourself?
Why not? Good chance to show him what I can do.
Aw. Alright, I'll go talk to Risley. Oh, he below. How far below? Oh, not Risley.
Courier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Junior, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
You're fine, thanks.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all! Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
Oh, now I talk to Risley. Ooh, I wonder if the... Oh, no, the... Oh, actually, I want to see if the gate... Last time I couldn't close the frozen gate. Oh, I can't activate the lift. Damn. Alright, then. Hey, Risley.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's going to work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Oh.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sijween worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sijween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Hooray!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Huh.
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork, so don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Oh, original dormitories? Okay, I'm teleporting. Oh, do you have anything to say new? Nope.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Paimon, is that something you like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
You are the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
We'll be safe, so don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then, good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. So, yo, what the fuck? I forgot. Everyone does forget about Child, including me. Is he just floating around in the primordial sea now? Well, done with the 4.1 quest, I guess. Okay, cataclysms. Oh, what the hell? Weird. Anyway, cataclysms quickening is completed. What? Why is the computer lagging? Okay. Weird. Awesome. Alright, and with that, I might end my Genshin stream for today. Yeah, cause it's pretty early. What time is it? 3 AM. Now explore a little. I still haven't done like this section of the map. So let's go find that. Alright. What's the best area to clear quests from? Yeah, you're doing good. Actually, hang on. Yeah, no, here. So there is a ah. Huh. Anomaly detected. Man, I'm getting real close to the core. Is this how I was supposed to get to the top of the Palimonier? Hmm? Of course. Wait, what? Alright, I'm gonna just stay up here. I don't feel safe dropping back down. Yeah, this is how I was supposed to get up here. This feels illegal. Like the fact that the hot air balloon can get all the way over here.
Was also fulfilling a contract.
Anyway, back to the starting point. And I'm gonna continue on down this path because there's something at that end. I'm gonna kill a lot of stuff on the way though.
Allow me. Access denied.
And that didn't kill me. Sorry, Lynette. Alright then. Huh. Why is there a reset puzzle thingy? Whoops.
Hold the line. No touching.
This is
There's
a
nothing wrong
precious
with reaping a
chest.
reward every now and then.
Precious chest. A cool hydroculus. Holy shit, they just tried to stick the giant spike up my butt. That feels wrong. Okay, so now bunch of stuff. There is a Fontanian point of interest over here. Then I'll I'll have to make my way westward, eastwards along the coast. Oh, that's hidden. Okay, Sealy over there somewhere. Wait, what? Big? What?
Next on the agenda.
A buck. How in the fuck? Big echoing conch. I'm gonna investigate this first before I do spears. Oh, that's a bunch of stuff. Yay, more supplies. Well, Lizzie seems to stay around for a pretty long time, so that's cool.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, yay, I think I got the CV now. Oh wow, a lot of golden crab. Aw, the big one didn't give me anything. Okay, Fontanian point of interest. Oh, behind the rock wall?
I can fix this. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Brunette. Cool. Okay, I found everything then.
The scent of treasure.
I'm a little surprised shit can get blown upwards. Now where that sea hydroculus. This is a very, oh my god, that's so damn hot. Okay, now for a few more items. I apparently have there's a viewpoint there that I forgot to get. Oh, I did. Oh, there we go. I didn't. And a random Fontaine point of interest. I might have checked this one off already though. I'm just gonna double check though.
Let's move out.
Actually, wait. This will make it easier to like lie down and look. In that area. Okay, this feels correct. So yep, I got this. Alright, back outside then. Oh, this is the weird one that I couldn't find last time. There we go, found it now. Still don't know who uses barrel conches, but I'm gonna collect them anyway. Alright, this section of the map is done. Did I get that one? Do 3 time travel plus 4. I have done this one. Oh, so everything else is done. Okay. Just to be safe. Yep, time travel's done. Okay, where else? Oh, where does this ring lead me to? Oh, that's where I want to go anyway. Oh, it wasn't there like a time travel up there as well? Yeah, that was. Alright. For some reason it has a remarkable chest mark on the maps instead. Okay, now the question would be, how do I get on top? What does that switch do? That works, I guess. Oh man, how far do I have to run? You're giving me 2 minutes to collect 35 hydro particles. Hope I didn't miss any. Oh, I see a fucking elemental totem puzzle. I was gonna end here. Oh, thank you. I can do the totem puzzle then.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
How interesting is this? How supposed to do the puzzle then? Apparently, yes. I'm just gonna keep following these then. Oh, I got Hydroculus. Ah, why you dump me in here?
Denied.
Okay, wait, before I entered that, let me just check out the Hydroculus.
Come on, born of ice and frost.
Allow me.
And how high are they sending me? Oh god, big boy.
Access denied.
Precious chest. Sweet.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Okay, nothing else left. I'm gonna go here. And probably, yeah, should be any time. Yeah, that building. Probably I never went inside. No, I want to get this. Come on. What the hell? Alright, Lily, do your thing. Lumi, look over there. It looks like someone left some notes. During the observation of maritime creatures, a blubber bee's pup was rescued from a ray-style clockwork ticker. Basic biological tests were conducted. It turned out it's much bigger than regular bubbler bees. If it is returned to its original habitat, an estimated chance of survival will be no more than 20%. Conclusion has been made. The blubber bees will be kept and taken care of in the observatory station. If it can grow up healthy, its estimated chance of survival will increase to approximately 70%. After giving it some thought, I decided to name it Berry Puff. Though it doesn't resemble berries in any way, it looked really happy when I gave it one, so Berry Puff it is. Turn page. The research funds have been withdrawn by the supervisor, who said that the funds will be repurposed for something like an innovative circuit design using clockwork mecha to stimulate the rock paper scissors game and its sociological impact. Even such nonsense can be approved. What are those people even thinking? I should have gone to Sumeru and joined the Amurta there. These guys should just become mechanisms themselves. They care about those so much. I have no choice but to go back first, but I can't find a way to take Berry Puff with me. It can't adapt to the environment on land. I have to leave it here. If my calculations are correct, the rest of the food should be enough to last Berry Puff and allow it to grow up healthily. The handwriting looks pretty new. Paimon can't stop wondering if the blubber beast in the note is doing alright. Yumi, shall we go in and check it out? Oh wait, it's this way? Could that be what the notebook mentioned? Lub. This should be the berry puff that was mentioned in the note. Poor thing, it looks pale and haggard. Did the engineer really believe that our calculations were correct? The food has already run out. Maybe the Fontaine Research Institute blew up because it's full of people like this. Anyway, Lumine, let's give it some food. What do blubberbees eat though? There's some fish, but this area should be teeming with fish. It could be that it's too weak to catch up to the fish. So let's try feeding it the stuff we got instead, shall we? The helpless little blubberbees gazes at you with vigilance, though it has no more strength to run away. The blubberbee sneezes at the food in your hand tentatively or glancing at you warily. It does not sense malicious intent from you and cautiously takes a bite. Though it was slightly hesitant at first, it quickly becomes ravenous, wolfing down all the food you hand to it. Seems like it had been starving for quite some time. After a while, the blubberbeast regains its stamina and barks twice at you before clapping its belly, seemingly its way of offering thanks to a stranger. Blub blub. Health value. Hehe, it looks very happy and is not scared of us anymore. Yes, eat to your heart's content, then you'll recover. Although, Paimon doesn't think that we can just leave it alone. You mean, how about we come back and check on this blubberbeast every now and then? Oh god, come back. Okay, to mark as not found then, because I'm definitely not going to be able to remember I have not done this. Blub, instruct the bumblebeast to somersault. Bumblebeast, well, Larry Park gazes you confused and passes by. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's try feeding it then. That was the other option. Very Pop takes a few sniffs, okay. Alright. I'll try come back like once a day or something. Crystal Fly. Barrel Conch. Alright, so if I can't do anything else here, I'm gonna return here because apparently there's a sunken container point of interest. Over here-ish. No? Oh, there it is. Alright, so going inside, down here, there's a bunch of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go do time trial first then. Time trial. Pass through 8 accelerated aqua rings within 8 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's my chest? Okay, going backwards. Oh, I don't have a power? Is it because I left the water? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I definitely haven't been to up there. Oh, there's so much crap here. Why are you not getting spanked? Get spanked. Okay, wooden box. am I on the map? Goodbye, Blubber Beast. Okay, nothing else. What do I do here? It's entirely sealed off. Whoa, what just happened? So this is entirely sealed off. Oh, but that works. So this is an exquisite chest. Oh wait, it should be net. There we go. What's behind here? Yeah, I guess also continuing point of interest. Shouldn't have checked it off without like actually seeing it first. Another continuing point of interest. Yeah, I got this exquisite chest. This is a new more recent mechanism. We'll just butt crap. Oh, something else on there. Oh, damn, Arthur. Okay, that's a wooden. Wait, why doesn't it show me wooden boxes? Okay, so south of me is a wooden box. Found it. Kind of interest underwater. There we go. I'm gonna need to use the crabs. Where to next? Alright, it's a Sealy on the other side of the thingy. That it? Looks like it's the right location. I'm just gonna assume it is. Ooh, I need fishes as well. I need low on health. And I was using. Next up. Point of interest at the top, near the end of this ridge. I have collected it. Wait. Okay, yeah, I got this. Collected it on accident, I think. Now another box up there somewhere. Yep. Slowly clearing off the map. Oh, it's another time trial. There we go. I don't have a power. Why? I thought I had a power. Man, with 2 attacks. Oh shit, this is gonna be tricky. Yep, no. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? Use the crab. Where's the crab? Yeah, it's the crab. That didn't. We'll stand in the middle and tap. That was painful. Okay, something on a bridge over there or underneath. Did I do this one on accident? I don't see anything I can destroy. I need to match it up. Oh hell. Hang on, fight boys, let's fight. Is that one? Oh, it's a seal. Okay, lining everything up again. Try the rock and the pillars with the purple. Get shield fish buff using on all the rocks. Okay, so I think I might have gotten this. Emphasis on might, because I'm really not too... I really don't remember getting anything in this area. I'm gonna just assume I did get it on accident. Especially since all the like puzzle thingies that I'm supposed to do is done. Alright, silly that way. Know who needs Titalgas, but I'm going to collect them. Wait, did I get the CD as well? Oh no, it's there. It's floating off into the distance. I hope I didn't lose it. I don't even know where the fuck it went. There we go. Oh. Okay.
We should make the most of these supplies.
Alright, supposed to be another one that way. Huh? Oh no, apparently he's visible from here. Oh, there he is. Okay, I need to do this puzzle now. And I need a crab. Yeah, there's one. It's not going in. What else can I do in this area then? Yo, rock though. Okay, there we go. I just need to turn off the other. Something else over there. Exquisite chest. This wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll take it first. I am very far off. Oh, there it is. Aw, Seahawks got triggered as well. Ooh, it's so much cleaner. Alright. Time travel over there. Yep, I see it. What's this one going to need? Oh, I can just fly in here and... Wait, did I accidentally hit the button too many times or something? Right now, let's see. Yep, there's the box. There's over here somewhere. There's like 1 of 7. How many more of these are there?
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Oh well. Yep, but... What's that supposed to do? Oh, there we go. But yeah, that might be all of the hills on buoys that I need to do. Yeah, I have been here. I get a hydropios and I just didn't check it off. Shit. Yep. No, that was a continuing point of interest and I didn't check that off. Now for the time travel. Damn it, I'm almost out of stamina. Not fair. I have no idea where I am. That's not the map. Why is there a cage? I'm gonna let you out. Be free. Why there's so many cages? I bet this is a puzzle. So, okay, I saved the 3 seals. Well, apparently what I need to do now is just reload the game and the chest will spawn in. So, let's see if that works. Alright, while it's loading, I'm going to the toilet real quick again. See you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Did it spawn? Yes, it did. This is very clean now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can go back to Henry and do his quest because apparently done all 7, so hey, Crystal Fly. Fuck. I think I killed it. Oh no, there they are. God, I love swinging after Hydro Crystal Flies. I think it's so much easier. Alright, to Henry now. If I'm missing one, I'm gonna be a little upset. Hey, I brought the course you wanted. Let me see. Oh, I'm missing one. Wait. 2, 3. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go back and look for all of them, I guess. Manually. Okay, 2 is here. One is further out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I shot one at the very least. I just killed it. Oh, I see. I did 3, 4, or 5 on this map. I'm going to try and get the Wave Rider as well. Actually, nah, fuck it. Unless it's some kind of weird bullshit thing where I need to kill all 7 in the same game. I don't think so. Considering that I already have 6 of the cores. Yeah, 1 is definitely dead. Look at my Wave Rider. Yeah, 1 is dead. 2 I just came from. Three is also dead. Four is also dead. Do I actually need to go onto the fucking things then? Because if so, then maybe I didn't get one. Because that's... Actually, no, I got all of them from a distance. Ugh. I'll just manually bought all the buoys and try again. What am I missing? Oh, wait, maybe I am supposed to do that. Hang on. Let me check. Oh, there is this thing that appeared. And I didn't get into it because I thought it was part of a different puzzle. Man, this shoots me up real fucking high. Oh, fuck me. Seriously? There's gaps. I was wondering why Gandhi was stumbling. This puzzle. Oh god, the gaps are getting bigger. Motherfuckers.
Perhaps whoever left
Give me the
these
last
behind
gear.
was also fulfilling a contract.
No? I'm really upset right now. This is number 4. I don't get it. Why am I only having 6 years? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I killed all of them. That's a really big miss one, but I checked off all of them on the map. This is painful. That's the last one on the map, so... Unless I fucked up monumentally and the gear is like somewhere else and dropped to the bottom of the ocean, which is fuck. I don't get it. I have all... I have just killed all the hill trolls. What the fuck am I missing? Yeah, I'm looking at the guide right now. It does it. Actually, I want to see if it auto collects. It doesn't? I'm confused. I've gotten all 7 boys. There's no more monsters. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Killed all of them. I'm just going in circles, not trying to figure out what the hell is missing. I was actually confusing two different puzzles. Actually, I might be confusing two different puzzles. Yeah, I think I'm confusing two different puzzles. Oh, I am. Damn it. Okay, so there's a bunch of other monsters that I need to fight. Oh my god, it's gonna take me freaking forever. Fuck you, Henry. Alright, I'm going to a time trial that way. Oh wait, use the wave rider. Oh, is that it? Yes. Yes, it is. Ugh.
Rest and rebuild, born of ice and frost.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
So now for this island, there's a bunch of stuff all over the place. Metal mommy, no, don't kill me. Did she drown? Okay, I got a Hydroculus and I got a exquisite chest.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Oh, there's something in the fucking institute underwater. Alright, I'll just get this, Montanian point of interest first. Also, seal. God, it's so invisible. I don't have an animal. Oh, there is one. Okay, Fontanian point of interest. Up there? Oh, there is. Food and greed. Let me get the echoing conch. Is that not where the Sealy was? Oh, see, it's on the other side. I need the fuck. Okay, oh, he found it now. It took way too many tries. You in? Good. How was this last one? Oh, the fish tornado. Is this? I found it. Cool. Chest is inside the fish tornado. Cool. Alright, so I think there's a bunch of stuff in this area that I want to go and look for now. Oh, new quest after 4.1. Okay, so that's why all these stuff are around. Talk to Anne and say more. Okay, I might. Whoa, what is this place? Paimon's dizzy from that hole getting sucked into the book thing. I remember this place, I know it. This is the Nazis and Cruz Ordo. It sure does feel like we've been transported to all the sorts of strange places under weird circumstances after meeting Anne, huh? Sorry, Paimon. Oh, it's fine. Paimon's not blaming you. She just thinks that Fontaine really is a magical place. Still, this is the Nazis Cruz Ordo. Sounds like a different organization from the kingdom was set up in the country. The Metal of Entry was pretty interesting too. It was just like that picture book in the Anaposis. Read and read. And then we ended up somewhere else. That makes this place something like a secret base, doesn't it? We don't even know how it really is either. Are you feeling more calm now, Anne? Yes, much better. Thank you, Knight Lumine. Or should I drop the title? It was all fake after all. Don't say that, Anne. But, on the contrary, your story has only just begun. Lumine's right, you know, we still got a whole bunch of adventures waiting up ahead for us. And how shall one proceed in peace of mind without a reliable knight at hand, O lovely maiden? Come on, Paimon was just trying to encourage Anne. Fifth. You're quite a knight yourself, Paimon. You're positive and you've got a good heart. It makes me happy, truly. Oh, come on, why are you getting so serious all of a sudden? You're just less powerful than Knight Lumine, that's all. Everyone got things they're good at. Lumine's got a good brain and sword arm, and Paimon, a powerful eater, has powerfully white hair, is a powerful giver of nicknames. You really are impressive, Paimon, see? Yeah, you've cheered Anne up already. Yes, you truly are impressive, Paimon. You too, and here Paimon thought that you tried to tease her or something. You're weird. Yep, both of you. That aside, didn't you say before that the Nazis and Cruz Ordo has deep links to the past, and that's why we came here in the first place? Yes, however, my head's still a complete mess. That's true. Paimon knows. Let's put what we've discovered together real quick. When we were exploring Anaposis, oh boy, Paimon's head a mess too. Any ideas, Lumine? Let's discuss. And right, Paimon's been thinking about that too. Mary Ann said that your birth was a beautiful accident. What does that mean? I think it might simply be that my birth was a coincidence, just as she said I am someone she dreamed of, the form she took in the dream. The things we experienced together were also part of the tale in the dream. If it hadn't been for you, the dream might have never ended. Perhaps it might have ended and might have disappeared with happily ever after. I can't be sure. That's true. Not that Paimon gets it. That means that Mary Ann is also an Oceanid, eh? And Anne was created from Mary Ann, eh? That's what I believe as well. And if that's the case, the things I remembered during our journey should have been her memories, or so I think. Your knowledge and experience cannot exceed that of the main body. But when you met her, you also became your own entity, without a main body to restrict and control you. So become the master of your own fate, her last words to me. Oh, okay, Paimon gets it now, so that means that Petit Cho, Elle, and the others are creations just like you, right? I believe that to be the case, yes. In that case, who was Mary Ann, really? This name is very familiar to me, but I cannot recall why. It's like some part of my body has been frozen. Any other thoughts, Lumine? Let's discuss the Nazis and Cruz Ordo. Or right now, I now have a lot of thoughts on the matter, memories and emotions. When those two children brought me here, it was a lovely place. Everything was new and shiny, just as before. They were vibrant and excited, like the sunlight shining on the water. They told me that this was our new home and they brought many new friends, that everything could be like they were before. But later they changed. Some things stopped being the same and the people have changed. People here changed too. Though the Nazis and Cruz Institute of Old did not have sunlight, it was very warm. Yet this place grew even colder. And then Anne looks like she's in pain, Lumine. Can't recall anything else? Don't need to push yourself. I'm sorry, Knight Lumine. As for the rest, every time I try to recall it, I grow very frightened and very sad. This is the best I can do for now. I can sense that many terrible things happened here. I can sense many emotions, rage, terror, but also hope, trust, and admiration. While all of them make me feel a strange sort of pain, like there are all sorts of shards or impurities embedded in my body. I don't want to. I can't. Alright, leave that aside first. There's no need to force it. The more you try to force yourself to remember, the less you'll be able to remember. Any other thoughts, Lumine? Let's discuss Princess Lyris. I suspect that she was only ever a character in a story. In that tale, we needed to save her and defeat the fell dragon Narcissus. That was my original purpose / wish. All stories must have their origins. Speaking of that, and we heard you mention a place called the Nazensen Cruise Institute before. So if we go with Lumine's logic, the Nazensen Cruise Kingdom and the adventure team might have their story's origin in the Institute and the Ordo, right? That is possible. It feels like we got our hands on some new clues, but then again not. Actually, I've recalled something else. I've seen terrifying sights, the primordial waters, the amniotic fluid of the world, and its placenta devoured to the last. The world fell into utter darkness, never again would the cool spring water flow. I saw that once, or perhaps I saw that in the future. But wait a second, which are you talking about? The past or the future? I don't know. Sorry, and thank you, Night Lumine. I'm on. Come on, it's fine. We said we were going to help you. No, I truly am happy that the two of you are the first two friends I've met since I became me. For that, you have my thanks. Pleased to have met you too, and don't mention it. Why are the two of you being so formal? Isn't becoming friends something that just, happens? You called us out to us and asked for our help, and that was the moment Paimon thought, that's right, you're our friend and we gotta help you. Sniff, thank you so much, Paimon. Don't be like that, and if you really want to thank us, then keep your chin up, keep those spirits high. Yes, you're exactly right, Paimon. Besides, I have your help. I shouldn't waste it by standing still. I must recall more and tell you all about it. Not that you have to push yourself too hard to recall the past. It's fine, just as Mary Ann dreamed of a past tale and the tale gave birth to me, I will also rest. In dreams, I might be able to recall more things. Perhaps there might be lovely things there too. If I do recall some, you'll be the first to know, like Night Lumine, Paimon. Got it. Alright then, good night, Anne. Indeed, good night. So I accidentally triggered a quest, I think. Unfinished story is complete. I want to complete one of these 4. Finish unfinished comedy quest. Continue current quest. Oh, okay. Never mind, I'm gonna go out first. Find the other treasure chest in this area. Oh wait, what's attacking me? So according to the maps, I need to go this way.
Access denied.
And then from here, climb up to a second floor. Because who would think that this place has a second floor?
beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Okay. So, okay. Need to go this way first. So there is a skeleton and there's some sort of puzzle I need to solve. Man, who even realizes that there's a puzzle here? Oh, there's a marker. That is not visible at all. Where else? There's another Numa Visa puzzle. Here-ish? There is apparently a conch somewhere and I do not see it. Anyway, there is a continual point of interest here. Right, I think I'll look at the map. Where is this fucking conch? Oh, is this it? No, that's not it. Wait, hang on. Fucking. What? I found something. Oh god, did my game hang? Fuck, my game hang. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try and get it back. Actually, nah. I think it's already 4:30, so yeah. I'm gonna end my stream here, and I'll try to figure out this puzzle next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Bye.